Hi, it's Nadine here, and this is for the week, first week of May here, 2018, and let's start off as usual with our very short meditation. So I want you to just go, both your hands on your heart, and take a deep, very deep breath in. And slow it down. And breathe out. And become present in the here, in the now. And then the more you try to do that, the more, because even this message, here I'm interrupting myself again. In this message, I often talk about upcoming energies and how to deal with things. But I actually am a firm believer that it is way more important to stay in the now, because we can always deal with what's right in front of us. And guess why we can? Because we always have. Our problem starts when we take what has happened in the past and project that onto the future. That creates fear. That's like, oh, what's going to happen? I don't know what to do with that, how to deal with this. So I still, this week, I can feel a bit built up because it's the full moon, and there's, I don't know how many percent, it's like 60% of our body. That's like water. So a lot of people get a bit, close to exploding, and it is happening. Let me double check this full moon. It's was it Monday? I think it's Monday, the 30th of April at 10:58 Sydney time. So, and it is in Scorpio, which is a sign that can be quite fierce and fiery. So this has a potential to be intense. But the thing is to just stay in the now. And whenever something intense happens, just go and do that. And go, I'm fine. I'm very fine right now. Don't let yourself be pulled into some mind trip where you go, but this is going to happen and then that's going to happen, and based on what happened in the future, and you project that in the past, they project that in the future. That's a mind game. That's your monkey mind. That's not you. That's your conditioning. That's your upbringing. These are thoughts that has nothing to do with who you really are. What you are is the awareness of that monkey mind. You are aware that the monkey mind is going, oh my God, my world's falling apart. It's not. You are the awareness of maybe your world falling apart, but that is up to you and how you stay in your vibration, in the right vibration, because the whole material world is actually, I'm getting warm talking about this, the world is actually like vibration, vibration, vibration everywhere. And it takes on different shapes. There are vibrations that we can't see, like a Wi-Fi wave, and there's vibration that I can see, like my pen, my fountain pen. Okay, this is vibration it's always changing. This pen is never the same. Everything is in motion. Everything is changing. So if you are looking for like truth bombs, is this too shall pass. And that is always the case. And I actually, that was a beautiful story. There was this king, and he said, I will give 100 kilos of gold if somebody can let me know the truth. And so there was the man who was really, really super wise, and he knew everything. So the king summoned him. He said, can you tell me the truth? And the guy said, yeah, but you are not ready for it now. So he said, I'll write it in a piece of paper. And he had this ring but that you can clip open, and he put it in the ring. And he said, the truth is written, piece of paper in the ring. And one day when you really, really need it, you'll be ready to accept it, and then you open it up. He said, but you have to make a promise not to open it. And that's a bit the story, is that we learn most when we hit rock bottom. When we really, really go like, oh, this is really bad. That's when we get to a next level often, because it's when we start to surrender to what is here now without going past the future. We then really stay in the now. So what happened is this king, all these wars were starting and everything kept changing and he lost a lot of stuff, and he got so bad. One day he's sitting on his knees and he's like, I don't know where to turn. He lost everything, and he thought, I need to look this up. And he opened up and it said, this too shall pass. And he realized that was true. Every moment passes. And as he realized that, suddenly all these other things started to happen to him, and he kind of like recreated his life in a whole new way. And he got that truth. This too shall pass. Have you ever been in like a really situation that you think there's no way out of this one? Whether it was a mental depression or some illness, or there's always a way out. I mean, you could say, what if people die? That is passing over to another type of vibrational being. But you will always be there. If it's not in the physical body, then you will be there in like an astral body. I mean, but the awareness doesn't go anywhere. The awareness is always there. But the shapes are always moving, because everything is energy in motion. So don't take things seriously and go like, oh my God, this is horrible. Just go like very slow, very aware, full of awareness, and ground yourself. I'm not going to go to grounding this video. I've done heaps of them. I'll do them another time. Or just walk barefooted in grass or on a beach. I don't care. You ground yourself the way it works for you. Slow down your breathing, and with that, slow down your mind. Don't let your monkey mind run off past and future. They don't exist. It's a mental construction. You think there was a past and you think there's a future, but it's always a mental construction. But your awareness is always here and now. And think about that this week. Why was I being so, I don't know. Maybe it's full moon. It's coming up. Good things with the Scorpio moon, and I'll look this up. Yasmin Boland, she makes really Moonology, Moonology.com. She makes very good worksheets to work with full moon. So she says the top 5 questions to ask yourself under the Aries full moon, but it's a Scorpio full moon. I hope that's not wrong. Have I been living out of fear rather than joy? Have I been brooding, dark, focusing on negative rather than positive? That definitely, the darker sides points a bit Scorpio. Have I been cruel or cunning? Am I having the sex I need to feel good about myself? Of course, some people need no sex at all. Jasmine writes, okay, Jasmine. So she says, this message of this full moon is a good time to bring sexy back, find a balance between over-intensity and lazy contentment, forgive, write your forgiveness list, burn it, be grateful, write your gratitude list, and then burn it. But yeah, I say especially whenever you have done things where you thought, oh, I was a bit jealous of that person, I could have handled this situation better, forgive yourself. And I have it ready for my full moon. I have an oil for that. Forgive. So that's what I am going to use this upcoming full moon. And thinking about that, I'm actually going to make now, I'll make a video about this. Oh no, I've already done that. I have a video. I just realized I have one about forgive. Go and look it up. It's on YouTube and on Vimeo, both. So some people prefer one, other people prefer to watch the others. All good. I wish you an amazing full moon week, a great beginning of May. This too shall pass. No matter what you're going through, keep remembering that nothing stays forever. We are going waves up and down, and in the end, we are only the awareness. We are not our story. Okay, and then start writing the story you really want. I love these are really nice journals. Get one of these journals and every day write down how you want your life to look like. What does your perfect day look like? Yeah, wishing you an amazing time, and for the full list and to watch more for your own sign, like fully detailed, I would seriously recommend you go to Moonology.com, Yasmin Boland, and get, they're really cheap. They're not expensive at all, only a couple of dollars. Okay, bye for now and see you next week.